There is a chapter in the Torah that most people have never read in full. It is the longest chapter in the 5 books of Moshe, and it is the hardest. Deuteronomy 28. Moshe is speaking these words at the edge of the land. Israel has not yet crossed the river. The wilderness years are ending. And before they enter, before one foot touches the promised ground, Moshe tells them exactly what will happen if they keep the covenant, and exactly what will happen if they don't. The blessings come first, 14 verses. Blessed in the city, blessed in the field, blessed coming in, blessed going out, the head and not the tail, above and not beneath. Then the chapter turns. The stranger that is within you shall get up above you very high, and you shall come down very low. Moshe names a complete reversal. The lender becomes the borrower, the head becomes the tail. 15 centuries before it happened, Moshe wrote it down. He will put a yoke of iron on your neck until he has destroyed you. Not a wooden yoke, not the kind used for a season of labor. Iron, the yoke that does not rot, the yoke meant to last. Yah shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, not on foot, not across a desert, by ships. 1,500 years before the first slave ship ever crossed the Atlantic, the word was already written. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies as bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. In the Hebrew, that last phrase carries a second meaning. Not just no buyer, no redeemer, qoneh. There shall be no goel, no kinsman to step forward and buy back what was lost. Yah shall scatter you among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. Not one direction, not one ocean. Every direction, every people, every shore the scattering would reach. Now, here is the part almost no one tells you. Yah, through the prophet Yirmiyahu, had already warned Israel this was coming. Learn not the way of the heathen, he said. Don't take on the customs of the nations who will one day hold you captive. Israel didn't listen. And history did exactly what Moshe said it would. But Yeshua, the Messiah of Israel, confirmed something else too. Standing on the Mount of Olives in his final week, he said, "They shall be led away, captive, into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles." Until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. The captivity has a limit. The scattering has an end. And Moshe himself did not end the story with the curses. The very next chapter, Deuteronomy 30, opens with the way back. You shall return to Yah your God and obey his voice, and Yah will gather you again from all the nations where you were scattered. The chapter that names the curse also names the cure. Deuteronomy 28 is the hardest chapter in the Torah, but it was never written to end in despair. It was written so that a scattered people, wherever the ships carried them, wherever the yoke was placed, wherever the market sold them with no one to buy them back, would still have the road home written down in the very next chapter. The chapter ends with selling. The next chapter opens with returning. Walk the return.